Hi friends! I hope everyone had a wonderful and relaxing Mother's Day yesterday. It is now Monday evening and I'm coming to see you guys. I haven't been on YouTube in about a week and a half. I am working on some projects to show you guys, but today I'm coming at you just with kind of a little chit chat and just to show you and what my family got me for Mother's Day. So, if you see me looking down, it's because I wrote notes, because I tend to ramble on, and so I wanted to stay on topic and not make this such a long video. So, okay, mamas. Now I'm talking mamas of all kinds. I'm not talking about mamas just to babies and teens and hubbies, and I'm talking mamas to fur babies and critters and mamas of all kinds. That's who I'm talking about this evening. Ever feel like you've lost your mind? That's what I've thought this past week and a half. I mean, like you do things that you think crazy people would do, you know, things like that. I'm just going to give you a few examples of what this mama does sometimes or has done lately. And I've got 3 examples, just 3. I could go on and on, but this video would go on and you'd get bored. So here's the first example. I gather my sheets. Now this is in the past week and a half. I gather my sheets to put in the washing machine, as I do on a weekly basis. Put them in the washing machine, start the washer, and then go back to the bedroom and start cleaning and things like that, and then realize I can't find my phone. And also realize that the last time I seen my phone, it was on my bed. My phone was in the washer, washing with my sheets. Yep. That's just one example of what I've done this week, past week and a half. All right, we'll move on to 2. And this is something I do quite often, and it's embarrassing, but I do. I fill my wash machine up, put the laundry detergent, the fabric softener, get it all ready, and walk off and forget to push the start button. Go back to switch the laundry to the dryer and realize they haven't even washed. Yeah. All right? All right, here's the 3rd one. Sugar, what's wrong? Okay, this is another one. Every morning when I take my daughter to school, I take our 2 dogs, which Sugar you just seen, and our little Ruby, who's about 7 pounds. She's a Pomschi. That's their bye-bye time, and I hope they didn't hear me say that, because then they're gonna go crazy when you say bye-bye. That's their exciting time. They like to look at all the students in the parking lot, and you know, they've always went ever since she was little, or ever since I've had them. They go in the morning with us to take Riley to school. Or when my son was going to school, he's graduated now, him back home. When I get out of the car after taking my daughter to school, I take Sugar and put her down, because she's not a runoff. She'll just go wherever you want to. She don't even need a leash. Ruby is a bolter. She will take off and will not come back. So I carry her and my purse and we walk in. I always stick my purse on the counter and put Ruby down. Okay? Well, I decided to do the opposite, and I stick Ruby on the counter and put my purse down, and do not even realize that Ruby is on the counter until I walk off and she starts whimpering, and I turn around and realize she's sitting on the counter and my purse is on the floor. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it, Sugar? Mommy is losing her mind. Really. I just feel like I'm losing my mind sometimes. Do you guys ever? Am I the only one? Please tell me I'm not the only one. I feel like I'm just losing it. And I just get so you know, I look at all you sweet younger mommies with, you know, 3 children, and you just seem like you have it all together. And I'm thinking, here I have 2 older children and I cannot even get it together. And you mommies have 3 kids. My sister, who lives 15 minutes from me, she has 3 little ones. And, you know, I'm just sitting here thinking, what is wrong with me? Why can't I get this together? Anyway, enough ranting. Oh, also this past week, seen a picture on Pinterest. Don't know what I was thinking, and decided I wanted to go dark. My hair. Okay, I do not look good dark-headed. I know that. I was born a blonde. Even my roots are a dark blonde. And so then 3 days later, I put some highlights back in this stuff because the dark, it was a temporary color and it wasn't fading fast enough. So yeah, I did that. My husband and family looked at me like I'd lost my mind, but they didn't want to hurt my feelings because they know mommy had been not feeling good. And I was doing all sorts of things to pick myself up and get out of this pity party, feel sorry for myself mood. This rant is that as a Christian, I had to really search deep and say, you know what? None of us are perfect. You're not a perfect mom. I'm not a perfect mom. This is even including people who are not moms. Nobody is a perfect person, and we're not supposed to be. We're supposed to live, we're supposed to learn, we're supposed to pick ourselves up, and we're supposed to keep going. And so that's where I'm at, and I am moving along, guys. So, done with the rant. Son got me, this is for Mother's Day, he got me a cute card. It's a silly card. Woo! Bless you. And he got me a strawberry shortcake because he knows I love any type of fruity dessert. Even though I try to do good, he knows that that's what would make me happy. So he got me that. And my daughter went with my husband, and she knew I was trying to do pick me up, you know, trying to make myself feel better, which is crazy. You went down again? You got to make up your mind, honey. Even being a mama to fur babies is hard. Oh, yes, it is. Sugar. And so she, you know, you think kids or teens, you know, they're in their whole, their own world. You think they're not listening, but they do. And she went with her daddy and got me some of my all-time favorite makeup items. Things that I have used for years, and things that I love, and things that I haven't gotten myself for a long time, just because, you know, as mothers, or even, you know, people in general, we like to give rather than receive. So I wanted to show you my little makeup haul because that's what she got me, and show you some things that I don't ever see people talk about on YouTube anymore. Maybe because it's not any good, maybe because it's old, I don't know. So the first thing is, and I got my glasses in case I can't see here. This is something I've used for years, and it's by Merle Norman. I don't hear anybody talk about Merle Norman. And I've got my boxes in case I forget something here. And it started back in 1931, Merle Norman. I started using Merle Norman when I was 14 years old, and I had acne and was going to the dermatologist, and this is what he recommended. And this is the only type of powder, this is oil control powder, it works awesome, that does not break my face out. It works, it controls the oils. I just love it. It's just an all-time favorite thing that I never hear anybody talk about, but I swear by it. It's good. And I got it in the color translucent. And this is what it looks like. And it comes with a little sponge. And I use a powder brush. Okay, and then the foundation that is my all-time favorite from Merle Norman. And it is in Alabaster Beige. and it is called Expert Finish, and it's got an SPF of 25. And it's a creamy texture. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Oh, it feels so good on your skin, even mature skin. Comes with a sponge. This is the old folks beauty blender, guys. This is what we used to use. This is our old time beauty blender. That, okay, and then she got me picked out. It's light and it's a creamy concealer by Merle & Norman. And I don't know if you can see it. Whoops, I dropped the little brush. And I use this, you know, under my eyes and on my acne spots. Okay, and it came with some free gifts. That's another thing that Merle & Norman does. You spend a certain amount of money, you get free gifts. Awesome. This lipstick, okay, now everything that they got me, I have on. This lip gloss is in Girly Girl. Now, I say that all the time. It was really funny. I always say girly girl or girly. I say it all the time. And I'm going to swatch it for you guys. Okay, and I have it on. Okay, and another free gift it came with, and I've used this before. It's called Ultralight Sunscreen Broad Spectrum in SPF 50. And this stuff is great, guys. It does not break the face out. Okay, then it came with a liquid blush, which I haven't used. And it's really pretty, guys. I'm gonna swatch it. Pretty, kind of a natural neutral color. I may use it on my lips, you know. Another favorite, Laura Geller in the Baked Blush in Brighton, Pink Grapefruit. Guys, I love this stuff. It's, to me, if I'm in a hurry, see, I put it on. It's my highlighter. It's my contour. It's everything. I love this stuff, and it's so pretty. Let me show you the color. Isn't that pretty? Okay. All right. Then the last thing they got me is, it says Smash. I've never used this. Now this I've never used. Smashbox Full Exposure. Came with a 24-hour eye primer. And look at these colors, guys. Look at the sparkle and the beautiful. It's so pretty. It's like a neutral, and it's got your highlight. Tonight I have on this one in the crease, this in the outer corner, and this is my highlight. Isn't that pretty? So that's what I got, and they didn't have to get me that, but you know what, guys? It made me feel so good. And the point of all this is that no matter what you're going through right now, no matter how hard times get, whether you're a mama or whether you're just a person, you know, trying to make it and just having a hard time, just know that God's watching you, and all you have to do is ask Him, just help me through this, and believe with all your heart that He will. And He will, God. He will. He will help you through it. So tomorrow, I want you to wake up, and me and my daughter always say our prayers on the way to school. We have since she was 3 years old. On the way to preschool, and sometimes she'd pray for the tree and pray for the stop sign, you know, things like that. And she is now 15, and we still do it. But the first thing I want you to say when you wake up to God is, thank you for this family that you've blessed me with, God. Whether it be fur babies, whether it be no babies, whether it be anybody, your family, who you consider your family. Thank you, God, for this family you've blessed me with. Thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for the clothes on my back. And thank you for the food that we eat. Because, guys, you know, that's all that matters. That's all that matters in life. That's it. Until next time, Bye, guys.